Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at blood grouping tests. Using a great guide from Blood Test UK, we want to pull out the really essential bits for you, especially if you're in Biggleswade or nearby in Bedfordshire. Think safety, think local access.
Exactly. Our aim here isn't, a complex biology lesson. It's about why knowing your blood type A, B, O, that sort of thing is, vital for being prepared. We're focusing on the benefits, the why, and how easy it is to get checked locally.
Okay, let's break that down super simply. So when we say A, B, O, or positive, negative, we're talking about tiny markers, like little flags on your blood cells. Antigens, I think they're called.
That's right, antigens. And this blood grouping test just figures out which flags you have. Blood Test UK, our source here, does a really good job explaining this for the community.
So why is finding out about these little flags so important?
Well, the biggest reason, honestly, it's about blood transfusions. In an emergency, say, a bad accident or major surgery, doctors need to give you the right blood. Getting the wrong type makes your body react really badly. Very dangerous. If they know your type beforehand, they can act fast, safely. It's potentially life-saving.
Right, that makes sense for emergencies. But the guide also mentions other benefits, doesn't it? Like long-term stuff.
Definitely. Pregnancy is a big one. If a mom is Rh negative and the baby is Rh positive, it's a mismatch that doctors need to manage. Knowing this early means they can give special treatment to keep the baby safe. Prevents serious issues.
And it's not just pregnancy, there's something about general health too. Genetic insights.
Yes, that's mentioned. Your blood type comes from your genes. It never changes. And while it's not, a crystal ball, some research suggests links, like type O might have a slightly lower risk for heart disease statistically. Type A, maybe a bit higher risk for some cancers. Knowing your type might just sort of inform preventative health choices.
Okay, that makes it feel more personal, not just a medical detail. So if someone listening thinks, right, I should get this done, how complicated is the test itself? The Blood Test UK guide suggested it's simple.
Oh, it's very straightforward usually. No need to fast or anything complicated beforehand. Just stay hydrated, drink some water, makes the blood draw easier. That's pretty much it.
Simple enough. And crucially for people in Biggleswade, how easy is it to actually get tested around here?
Good question. The Blood Test UK guide highlights really good local options. You've got the main hospitals, naturally Biggleswade Hospital, Bedford Hospital. They do this testing routinely.
Standard NHS row, okay.
But there are also private clinics. They often offer faster appointments, maybe quicker results, sometimes hours instead of days. Can be really convenient. And something else mentioned, which I think is great, is mobile services.
Mobile? Like they come to you?
Kind of. They might set up at community centers, workplaces. It's brilliant for people who find it hard to travel, maybe the elderly or those with really packed schedules. Makes testing much more accessible.
That accessibility point is key. But with different options, especially faster private ones, what about accuracy? Can we trust the results?
Absolutely paramount. The guide stresses this. Local facilities, whether NHS or private, use really robust methods. They often use multiple checks, quality controls. Things like the gel test method are mentioned, very sensitive, less room for human error compared to older ways. Accuracy is essential for safety, you see.
That's good to hear. So thinking about the bigger picture locally, we hear about universal blood types. How does that play into things in Biggleswade?
Right, the universal types. Key fact. Type O negative blood is the universal donor. In a real emergency, it can usually be given to anyone safely. And type AB positive is the universal recipient that can usually receive any type. Knowing the local prevalence helps blood banks, like at Bedford Hospital, manage their supplies effectively, especially for emergencies.
Okay, so let's recap. We've taken this Blood Test UK guide, and the core message seems to be, knowing your blood type is vital for safety, it offers health insights, and getting tested locally in Biggleswade is actually quite accessible.
Precisely. The strong recommendation is for everyone to find out their blood type. Be prepared,
So we've covered safety, accessibility.
But here's something to maybe think about after this. We know blood type is fixed by genes, and there are hints it might link to disease risk. So once you know your type, what small proactive health steps could you personally take? Maybe diet, maybe specific checkups. Just something to consider for your long-term well-being.